Hello everyone, my name is Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, where we're going to tell you the facts, not fluff. Today we're going to take a look at the Diana Stromrider. Now this gun is very, very affordable, and everything about this is designed to get you out there shooting PCPs. Stay with us, we'll be right back. So Diana's crammed a lot of really cool features into this gun to make it really easy for new shooters to get into the PCP market. One of the key things is you got to be able to fill the gun. Now the cylinder on this is very, very small. Now you may say, oh, it doesn't give you a lot of shots. No, it doesn't. It doesn't give you a ton of shots, but it does make it much easier to fill by hand, or if you have a pony bottle, you get a lot of top-offs from that bottle into this gun. So whether you're hand pumping or you have a fairly inexpensive bottle, you get to do a lot of shooting. Some of the other things they've done is they've included a magazine. Now this rifle comes with both a 7-shot magazine for 22 and a single-shot tray. It gives you that flexibility if you want to run one pellet at a time, or you want to use a magazine, you have that option. The action is very smooth. Really works well. They've done such a good job putting this together that I'm still a little bit scratching my head at how did they do this for that price point. It comes with really decent open sights. I did have to take the rear sight off to mount the scope, but if you want to be an open sight shooter, I think you can probably get some really precision groups just shooting with the open sights on this gun. Now it does have this 11mm rail, and I've mounted my Hawk optic here. Lets me get the most accuracy, at least with my eyesight, lets me get the most I can out of this little gun. So if you're new to PCPs, you're probably thinking, how do I fill it? What's the challenge there? And that is the challenge, really. How do you keep air in your gun? Well, I'm using the Air Venturi pony bottle here. This is regulated to about 2,900 PSI, which is right at that 200 bar mark. And that's exactly where this gun goes. It comes with this little probe that actually has built into it the adapter you need to work with this quick disconnect fitting. You're going to fill this gun simply by inserting the probe into the cylinder. We'll go ahead and turn off or shut the bleed valve, open the valve, and it pressurizes my gun. Now this automatically is going to stop right at that 200 bar mark, so the gun does not overfill. It's pretty cool when you have that option. Now the other thing we want to talk about is just how light this rifle is. Even with the scope, this is sitting at just over 6 pounds. That means for younger shooters or ladies that don't want to have to handle a big heavy gun, or you guys that don't want to handle a big heavy gun, this is really perfect. They've really done everything that I think needs to happen for people to get excited about an entry-level PCP. So let's talk a little bit about accuracy with this gun. Again, inside 30 yards, this gun will really do well. Up close, just about any pellet I would run through this worked very good. I shot a lot of wad cutters because they cut those nice clean holes in paper, and that makes, if you're actually doing some target shooting, that's really nice to have. When I stretched it out, the dome pellets did pretty good, but really when I got to 30 yards, the H&N Hornets really outperformed everything else, really still maintained a good tight group. You're looking at these shot groups I got. I did not re-zero the scope, so you're just seeing sort of the natural progression of where things are going to fall based on the different pellet. Obviously, you find the pellet you like, you can move the scope where it needs to be, and you can just hit the bullseye, boom, 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 pretty much every time. Again, 30 yards is about where I'm going to put the max range on this gun, for me anyway. I'm sure you guys will take it out and shoot a lot further, but I like that nice, tight, repeatable accuracy, and for me, 30 yards was just about right. When I take a look at this rifle as a whole, and I consider the price point, I consider the build quality, I consider everything that it's done for me here in the shop and out at the range, I think they've really done a really good job with this. If there's one thing I'd like a little bit different, I'd probably like an adjustable trigger. But again, at this price point, I think they've really done a good job. Trigger is not bad at all. It's just a little bit long, and I don't particularly care for a long second stage creep in a trigger. It's got that, but it's not obtrusive, and it's not a real heavy trigger pull either. Man, it's really a nice piece. Again, price point, it helps you guys that are, sort of into the brake barrels, at least consider a PCP. This is not going to break the bank. You can get a really affordable hand pump, be able to have a lot of fun, and you have that shooting experience that's a lot more like a firearm than it is, a massive Magnum Springer that you have to learn that special hold and technique to shoot. This shoots just like a .22 long rifle, super easy, super affordable, just a great gun. I'd like to take a moment and thank PyramydAir for sponsoring AirgunWeb in these videos. When you're looking to buy your next air gun or looking to get your next batch of airgun supplies, please be sure to do it over at PyramydAir.com, www.PyramydAir.com, and let them know that Rick sent you their way. My name is Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, where we're going to tell you the facts, not fluff. Thanks for watching.